This helps Baltimore with the emotion of the game. Keeps it at 1 score.
2nd and 5. Ball batted up into the air and caught by Jackson. He caught his own pass.
That's one of the greatest plays I've ever seen. This is intercepted 100% by the Chiefs' read. And Lamar uses the instincts, the God-given gifts, the awareness to go beat him to the punt. And makes one of the greatest plays you'll ever see in a championship game.
Well, Reed was going to have it, but Jackson just jumped in front of him and completes a 13-yard pass.
You all were patient. You tuned in night after night, hoping for a moment like this. The 1-1 to Story is grounded at third. Ramon Urias from third. The Orioles have done it. Go crazy, Baltimore. You are
culminated in this. It started with a rebuild, an incredible 2022 season, and then you make it to 2023, and the Orioles, they are the AL East best. Fireworks all over the place. Orioles celebrating right in front of second base as the bullpen comes in, and they will join the party right behind the pitcher's mound. It's going to be a party all night long in Baltimore. You better have a good excuse for your boss. No school tomorrow, just a celebration of this 2023 Orioles team that has clinched the American League.
I've seen a lot of things in professional sports, but never in my life have I seen anything like this.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. That is at the right field, and no, it's trapped! The Orioles coming to the plate, rival! They did it! They did it! They did it! The Orioles have beat the Red Sox! 2 runs, bottom of the 9th inning!
Ovechkin takes it. Has Green. Shovels it across to Ribeiro. Sets up Green with it again. Ovechkin at the opposite circle as this is Ribeiro walking it off. Fakes the drive. Back to Green.
Well, after a great chance for Troy Brouwer on a breakaway.
Two popped up. Ruiz right there. One down. Here comes the 2-2. Got him. Two down in the ninth. So it comes down to J.P. Crawford. First pitch swinging, line drive, he's done it. John Means has no hit. The Mariners and the Orioles mob him. The first no-hitter for the Orioles in 30 years. The first complete game no-hitter since Jim Palmer did it 52 years ago in 1969.
Cheering his defense on, and look at all of the fans on their feet, especially down at this end of the stadium. 3rd and 18. Dilfer from his end zone, over the middle, that's complete. Shannon Sharp, room to run. Sharp to the 40, to the 30. Gonna make it to the end zone for the touchdown. 96 yards, and the Ravens are on the board.
What a play. Listen to how quiet it is here in this stadium. Shannon Sharp has been the only big plays this offense has made so far in the postseason. 82 going to come down to slant inside. Marquez Pope gets out of position. Where are the safeties? Nobody in the middle of the field. They're looking outside, and Shannon Sharp, keep the ball down until you cross the goal line. You're not faster than everybody else nowadays, but what a throw by Trent Dilfer and a terrific play by
0-2 the count on Maddox. A liner, and the Orioles are the world champions.
With 3 seconds to play. "49 straight field goals.
This is the guy you want, Greg. If you're in this situation, I can't think of a better option.
This is for an NFL record 66 yards. On its way. It bounces off the crossbar, and it's good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Did that just happen, Greg?
What a kick.
I've never seen anything like it.
For Flacco, 1:59 to go. This is your ball game for Baltimore. Flacco in the pocket, dump off. Rice has some room, but can he really get to that first down line? Rice stays on his feet. Oh, Ray Rice! Incredible! Ray Rice has done it, a first down for the Ravens with 1:40 to go. He needed 29 yards, and he got 30.
This is Eric Weddle down, the Chargers Pro Bowl safety. And again, here is the line they need to get to for the first down, the 34-yard line. Watch where Rice comes out of the backfield when he catches this ball. There are 8 defenders for San Diego back here. Catches it at the 40. This is just an unbelievable effort. 3 Chargers converge there, can't make the tackle. There's the block on Weddle by Bolden. That was enough to get Rice the first down.
Dan, you make the stop, and the game's over. They only have 1 timeout remaining with under 2 minutes to go.
Total destruction.
Look at this.
Exclamation.
Lays it in.
There's nothing but admiration for UMBC, though.
With it, 1:18 to go. Lead the corner. Go ahead and take it. 3 more. Grant. Why not? 20-point lead. And the greatest upset in the history of this tournament is going to happen.
Devastating. Wow. The guy who leads the band, here's Sherman. He made great plays early with shots. Occasional drive. Picking them apart.
Superlatives, you can't come up with enough. Absolute. Incredible performance. Shock and awe in college basketball. UMBC makes history in Charlotte.
Are you ready? I was born ready. So all the owners do this. I spent how much money for this? This reminds me of my bar mitzvah picture.
Second and first round draft picks from Cal. How would he do? Well, answer, his bell was wrong. Kendrell Bell with the pick. That leads to a Steelers field goal, so it's a 6-0 Pittsburgh lead. Bowler. But Bowler tries for the 7-10 split, and he overthrows the receiver Dexter McCleon. 17-10. 36 seconds to go. Bowler going for it all. But Dexter McCleon playing a big center field today for Kansas City. Super Bowl year, Marvin Lewis and the Cincinnati Bengals. This is Bowler fumbling. Brian Simmons wrestles the ball away. The Bengals. This is going to be a sack of Bowler as he steps up in the pocket. Fumble! Carl Powell recovers.
Jamal Lewis did pass the 1,000-yard mark for the season through only 8 games, but he had only 68 yards rushing, and it's a fumble! And Aiken, Farmer in.
A bit of trouble seeing the short and intermediate routes, but he can certainly see the deep routes.
How about this coverage by Anthony Henry as Kyle Bowler is picked off. Bowler was picked off twice on the day. Dawson's field goal, 13-3. Kennard Lang beating Jonathan Ogden's replacement. He was hurt, didn't play the game. Ethan Brooks, and he forces the fumble.
I remember it was one of the worst nights of our history, and this is the 27th anniversary of the Baltimore Colts walking out on us. 9,855 nights ago, and it still makes us sick.
I think it's totally despicable.
Scott Garceau chased Robert Ursay down at the airport in January of 1984.
Today D-Day, Bob?
Today D-Day for what?
Decision?
No decisions.
No decision?
Oh, yeah, tell him about.
Just information today?
No information.
Before our microphones, Robert Ursay told us he was not moving the blankety-blank team.
I have not any intention of moving the team. If I did, I would tell you about it, okay?
But we knew he had a wandering eye. We chased him to Phoenix, Jacksonville, Memphis.
If you love the Colts, why didn't you treat me right?
But we found his lawyer in Indianapolis, Michael Chernoff.
Why is there so much secrecy about all of this? Why can't you comment?
No comment.
In Indianapolis earlier today.
No comment.
You can't tell us why you're here?
No comment.
The Baltimore Colts are playing in the first overtime period in the history of professional football.
I thought we were the better team, but Unitas he was just a magician underneath that quarterback. And Raymond Berry, the end, he must have caught 4 passes going down in that one drive and everything.
And the great Baltimore machine is now unstoppable. More blocks and Amici rockets for the touchdown. The Colts win 23-17 as Bedlam breaks loose. Goalposts totter as Yankee Stadium, football capital of the year, closes down a glorious Giant season and the greatest game ever played.
They didn't win it so much as we lost it. But out of that grew these sort of bigger-than-life people. And, of course, one of the great players of all time, Johnny Unitas, he, of course, was a legendary one. Raymond Berry, great receiver. And I wrote a book about it. And that one game in 1958 meant so much to all of us.
But look, you are the second choice of the Baltimore Ravens, number 26.
You know, it's funny, in 1996, I always remember the phone call getting from Ozzie Newsome. And he said that we're going to take you at the 26th pick with Baltimore. And I remember asking him, I was like, do we have a team? Like, what's the team name? I will say this, and now that I look back on it, to be the beginning of something is really special. To know that no matter what happens throughout this legacy of Baltimore, not just the Ravens, the city, the culture, to know that I was a part of that, to know that I was the beginning of that. You know, it kind of goes back to the Johnny Unitas days and seeing what he done for Baltimore, and now being able to say, you know what, years and years ago, who knew it, that in 1996 it would turn out to be this awesome.
Respect a good opponent, okay? Make sure you do that, okay? Now, I want every fucking camera turned off. Every one of them turned off. Turned off, okay? Right now. Here we go. Fuck the Titans! Be respectful of a good opponent.
Svechnikov for Pesci. That shot rolled away off the block from Niskanen.
Boy, Ovechkin and Svechnikov behind the player, getting after one another. Svechnikov's ready to fight with him. Here we go.
Ovechkin and Svechnikov trading right hands.
Oh, your kid's knocked out. You got to get help. Get the trainer out there. Hurry up. Get out there. That's fighting out of your weight class. That's a KO. You admire the courage, but man, oh man.
Scary moment as Alexander Ovechkin gets the better of the 19-year-old Andrei Svechnikov.
Ovechkin's been challenging him physically the entire series. Nothing wrong with that. Both men willing combatants. Nothing wrong with that. But that's a KO. And I don't think Carolina wanted that from their star rookie.
Oh, they didn't. They're going to get the doctor out on the ice as well.
They had to. That's why I was telling the trainer I apologize. He was out.
out 3 times and doubled. 5 men infield, 2 in the outfield. And the ball game is over. Way back in right field, Matt Wieters. Goodbye! A grand slam, game-winning home run for Matt Wieters. Woo.
Wieters, it's a high drive. It's way back. It's going, and it's gone. The Orioles win. Matt Wieters, a grand slam. Could you ask for anything better in your first extra inning game of the season as the Orioles win it here tonight over the Tampa Bay Rays? And here comes Matt. The helmet goes, and his teammates mob him as the Orioles win it 10-6.
He's going to move forward a yard to the 47. So it's a 57-yard attempt by Jason Elam. And the kick is short. Taken in the end zone by McAllister. And McAllister's going to come out with it, figuring he has nothing to lose. McAllister coming down the sideline. And McAllister is going to go all the way. Can you believe this?
Mike Shanahan, yeah, that is unbelievable.
That's off the charts. Ray Lewis threw a block as well. That's 108 yards.
I saw Chris McAllister back there. They had 10 men up in the block.
Get your head back in the game. A lot of football left to be played. Great time to take a shot right now if you're Michigan. But you'd have to learn to forget about it when it doesn't go your own way and finish.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do.
Clowney just says, I'll take care of business right here. You give me this long to catch my breath, I'll come off the ball and rock you and get it right back for our offense. It's a power play off the left side, and Clowney ignites himself into the Michigan backfield. How about that quickness and get off? Then he scoops it up with his left hand, and he wanted to run with it. Not many guys I've ever seen can get off the ball and rock people like Clowney.
Forget Ness. Browns were number 5 in the league in points allowed a year ago. They're a pretty good team.
This guy took one to the house last year. One of the several in his career. 11 kickoff and punt returns for scores. On the 26, he'll get a shot at it. Whoa! Helmet's out, ball's out.
Oh my.
And Josh Cribbs is probably out. Morgan Cox made the tackle. And let's hope that Cribbs is okay.
Morgan Cox is the long snapper, 46. The second hit that comes in, though, is the one that knocks the helmet off from the right-hand side. Cox was the primary. Now watch from the left here. That's Ellerby, 59. That's the hit that got him. And remember, folks, and I know everybody's saying forearm to the helmet. He's not a defenseless player. He's a punt returner with the ball in his hands. This is not a defenseless player situation. All we really care about right now is his health.
And both teams are out there.
He has hit 335 home runs. He's going to bunt. Third base side. Kern has nobody to throw to. He throws it down the left field line. 1 run scores. Humphrey holds it third, and it's 4-3.
After a double play tied the score, the king of swing, Terry Crowley, batted.
9th inning, 4-4. The pitch. Drive to right center. Oliver going back. It's all over. Ball to low, wins it. Terry Crowley has won it in the 9th inning.
Ken Singleton enjoyed a terrific year with 35 homers and 111 RBI, and Mike Flanagan did his best bulldog imitation on the mound with a Cy Young Award-winning performance. It certainly looked like some kind of secret pact between Flanny and Singleton when 15 of Singy's 35 homers came in Flanny's starts.
It's got a chance, it's gone! Standing ovation for Singleton, another home run in another Flanagan game.
The fans in 1979 were amazing. Leading the way was a bespectacled cab driver of ample girth and zeal, while Bill Hagee wore a cowboy hat and orange T-shirt. Like a shepherd, he led his rowdy flock with inspired hosannas as his choir sang.
For his team, this has been a spectacular showdown against those two stars.
Smith Pelly carried Spiza off. Puck comes on back. Orpik threw one around and front. Smith Pelly scores! Devontae Smith Pelly has tied the game!
Boy, this puck was awfully close to exiting the zone at the blue line. Brooks Orpik is able to keep the play alive. Smith Pelly, forecheck. Brooks Orpik throws it to the front of the net, and as Smith Pelly is going down, he beats Marc-Andre Fleury. What a play, what a keep. And yes, threes are wild here in the third period of Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final.
The man that had the game-winning goal in game number 4, Devontae Smith Pelly. He took that one off his skate to his stick. This time, same deal, from his skate to his stick, and it's all tied up.
Brooks achieved a number of milestones in 1970 as Buford at third, Frank Robinson at second, Paul Blair at first. Came up with his 2,000th hit this year and his 1,000th RBI, both against Washington's Joe Coleman. Left center, dropping in. One run is in. Robinson scoring. Into second goes Brooks Robinson, and the Orioles lead 2-0.
They're very aggressive hitters.
Would you believe that? Well, this guy's in another world. I mean, he's unbelievable. Watch this play by Brooks Robinson. He says he goes to his left better. You'd have to believe him, although he's made two great plays to his right. Look at that.
Steve forgot it. So shotgun, second down, 14. Good protection.
Intercepted by Ray Lewis, and Lewis is on his way. He's going to go for a touchdown. Oh my!
And Eddie George is heartbroken because that's his fault. Eddie George could barely get up off the field because he knows that Steve McNair threw the football right to him, and he mishandled it and gave it right to Ray Lewis.
Brian Billick playing to the Tennessee crowd as his team has returned a field goal block, 90 yards, and now Ray Lewis, an interception.
The seam route down the middle of the field. Here's a second down and 3. Jackson takes it himself. Look at him dart back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage. And he's got a touchdown. He is Houdini. What a play. 47-yard touchdown run by the magical quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Just watch this. Go ahead and freeze it. Just watch Carlos Dunlap right there. His eyes are right here, and he never feels. And once he does, he's just not quick enough or fast enough to chase down Lamar Jackson. And we talk about a tough tackle in the open field. Look at that spin move. Nick Vigil's right there. He leads the team in tackles, and he's got no clue as to how to.
He's got great speed, but that's not going to get it done.
Flacco stepping up and throwing deep down the far sideline. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacoby Jones. How does that happen in the Denver secondary?
That is stunning. That with a three-man rush and dropping 8 guys into coverage, that the Denver Broncos could misplay this to this point. Only a 3-man rush. Flacco steps up and unloads a deep ball. And again, I don't understand. Tony Carter has got the short coverage. How do you let the guys get deep? Raheem Moore, number 26, he's late coming. It's just amazing. Amazing.
The great fans in Washington, D.C. have waited over 40 years for this moment. Alex Ovechkin, it's your honor. Come on up.
There is an order of succession. It's always interesting to see who's next, and it's Nicholas Backstrom who has gone through this just as long as Alexander Ovechkin has.
And the Del Riso kickoff after that 97-yard kickoff return. Picked up by Jermaine Lewis. He gets a block from Harris.
We might have another one.
Gash, and they knock out McDaniel, and there's Thomas, and he can't stop him, and he'll go the other way. Can you believe it? 84-yard touchdown kickoff return. And you have just seen Super Bowl history. Never before in the previous 34 games have they seen back-to-back kickoff returns for touchdown. But you just saw it right there, and it's 23-7 Baltimore.
I tell you what, every time it looks like the Giants are going to have a little bit of momentum, the Baltimore Ravens just come right back and steal it from them. Jermaine Lewis catches a seam to the outside, and all the coverage team gets caught on the inside. You got a couple chances right there.
Postseason, Delvin Young, 280 hitter, 8 homers, 15 runs batted in. And everybody knows he's ready to fire on the first one. Bases loaded. Young swings, line drive, and he's down and to the wall. Cruz is in. Pierce is in. Hardy around third. He's going to try to score. And safe. The Orioles have the lead. The legend of Delvin Young in the postseason continues.
First ball swinging, gets a slider he can handle. He yanks that ball down the line.
And as soon as he hit it, you knew it was going to be out of the reach of J.D. Martinez in left field, and you're just wondering, can the third run score on it? Hardy scores all the way from first on this. Look at this slider, hangs it just enough down the left field line. You're hoping that Martinez can get to this ball in a hurry to try to stop.
One of these two sides to try and grab some glory here. Are we going to have a winner? Look how much space here for Guerrero. And heading back, and Howard right on his line. Saifi with the best chance his side have had for an awful long time. And now they're stretched at the back. The US have numbers. Altidore squares it. Dempsey's missed it. Donovan has it. From Hope, there is glory. It's Landon Donovan. So often the inspirational figure was the man who was there to tuck it home. The United States are going on to the last 16. But boy, did they leave it late. The US have won it by 1-0.
Cobb still has it, throws it in the end zone, it's intercepted by Ed Reed. He gets away from Cobb and he is still going down the sideline. Brent Selleck trying to cut him off. Reed needs one more block. He goes all the way, touchdown. Second interception of the game for Ed Reed. This one he returns 108 yards.
That is a horrible decision to throw that ball. First of all, I didn't like the play call. I mean, 2nd and 2 inches, and they go back and they try to throw that pass to the backside receiver.
Ortiz ends up striking out. Second out of the 7th inning. He'll say some stuff on the way by, and he'll show Timmons where that pitch was.
Yeah. He's lucky he's still in the game.
And he is coming out to say some more. He'll be blocked on his attempt to come out to say some more. Really trying to calm him down.
Managers can't really argue balls and strikes.
Wow. I don't think that phone's going to work anymore. It's like he didn't get somebody by mistake with those cuts.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
For elbowing in a game misconduct for a high hit on Mikhail Grabowski. The gloves are off and the fight begins. Wilson and Braden Shen.
And Wilson got a jump on him, throwing some bomb lefts. Braden Shen trying to recover. I think he got nicked up early, and that really knocked him off course here in this battle. Wilson was looking and talking to Hartnell earlier in this period. And everyone knows Wilson with a ton of fights in the OHL. He's a big body youngster that
fans on the shot as Grossman played him well, but Roman had the puck come back to him. Oh, Shen, what a hit by Wilson on Shen, propelled him into the boards. Grossman responds right away. Now Simmons is in there for the Flyers. Oh.
You can see the fight going on. You can see the difficulty that Shen is under. Shen went in head first. The trainers trying to keep him down.
Ground on Elaine Bernard, who stands 6'5" and can absolutely fly. I just don't think they can do it, Dan. I mean, Jason Leigzak has been there how many times in his career? Has he anchored this free relay and medley relay? But I just don't think he can do it. He's trying to ride that wave as much as possible.
Bernard is pulling away from him. The United States trying to hang on a second. They should get the silver medal. But Leigzak is closing a little bit. Can the veteran chase him down and pull off a shocker here? Here comes Leigzak! Unbelievable at the end! He's done it!
We're going to go with 5 wides, including Escobar,
who's going to come in motion right here at the bottom of your screen.
Former Cowboy tight end, just signed a couple of days ago. Flacco rolling, and running, and he's going to have to, not the ball comes out, helmet's off, flags are down. It was Kiko Alonso who delivered the blow. Flacco's on his feet.
And Harbaugh's yelling at Alonso right now. He's in Alonso's space. Harbaugh is livid. You just lost your quarterback for the game, and Harbaugh knows that.
Third and 4, Murray's the back. He releases as Jackson points, throws it downfield. Andrews got free. Lamar couldn't get it to him, but he caught it anyway. Even with being pulled down by Ronnie Harrison. What a catch by Andrews.
Pass interference. Defense, number 33. Spot the foul, automatic. First down.
We're still having the conversation. Catcher at 38 yards on the grab if it was the reception.
Well, that's why you keep throwing it to Mark Andrews. Yeah, you just go down there. This is Lamar ball here. He has one of the longest average depths of target in all of football for any quarterback. And the reason is because he has the kind of confidence in his playmakers to do crazy stuff like that.
Drive now 3rd and 10. Whole bunch of Browns coming after. Jackson trying to keep it alive. Put it up for grabs. And it's a touchdown! Andrews!
Wow! 5-4, bottom 8th. Here it comes. There it goes. A 3-run homer for Bernie Williams, launched to the upper deck off of Benitez. Yanks take a 7-5 lead. The next batter is Tino Martinez. No doubt about it. Drilled squarely in the back by Benitez. A fastball. Immediate ejection follows. Tino had to be restrained. He remembers this is not the first time that this has happened. Now, Benitez looking over, saying, hey, Yankees, you want a piece of me? Come and get it. I'm right here. And here they come. The brawl. Watch Graham Lloyd and Jeff Nelson going headhunting, and they find Benitez. Now, nobody really connects in the exchanges here, but this action prompts another wave of flying fists. And just when it looks like for a glimmer of a second anyway that things might cool down, forget about it, Benitez will look away momentarily and watch Darrow right there. A huge sucker punch from the side. Then Alan Mills comes in for retribution. The melee in the Orioles dugout just goes on and on. It's a battle royale.
At that quarterback position in Baltimore.
The Philadelphia Eagles have traded the 32nd pick to the Baltimore Ravens. With the 32nd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Lamar Jackson.
There it is.
Quarterback, Louisville.
Okay.
Listen to this place go crazy right now.
There he is, the Heisman Trophy winner from a couple years ago. Michael Irvin giving him a nice hug, coming on out. I proffer to say, I look at researcher Bill Smith, this has to be the only first round in NFL draft history where the first pick of the night is a Heisman Trophy winner, and so is the last. Started with Baker Mayfield, and it finishes with Lamar Jackson going to the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm glad we've got two guys who have been in the draft room with Ozzie Newsome, Steve Bisciotti. What does this signal to you, Daniel Jeremiah?
They're going in a whole new direction. And Ozzie Newsome, even though this is his last draft, he's trying to get ahead of the curve, something he's done throughout his career.
Outstanding player of the Final Four, Dixon gave Maryland a lead it would never relinquish and a championship it had never before possessed.
Dixon fires it up to the top of the Georgia Dome roof, and the kids have done it. Maryland wins their first ever national championship.
And as much as the win was the completion of an incredible chase for the players, it was also vindication for a coach who'd waited 24 years to fulfill his own dream of bringing the ultimate prize to his alma mater.
Nobody gave us anything all year. We earned every step of the way. Every guy on this team worked their ass off and practicing in the games.
It gives us confidence to go on, that we feel that, okay, now we've proven we can be as good as anyone, and now we're going to try to keep that thing going.
National champs. 1, 2, 3.
National champs!
Yeah.
Pass ball, fly ball, right center. Oh boy, way back there, Manuel Machado. Hasta la vista, pelota. That's a two-run home run. And to hit the deep left field, backing up is Gentry. He's at the wall. Forget about it. Mike Trout has hit a two-run home run. And Machado sends it to deep left field, way back in the gap, and wave that one bye-bye.
Center field. Did he do it? Back it goes, and that ball is gone! There's a walk-off grand slam, and the Orioles win it. A 3-home-run game for Machado. Machado finishes 3 for 5 with a career-high tying 7 RBIs. 9-7 Orioles is your final. Machado.
It was no more than a dream 3 years ago. Today it became Baltimore's Field of Dreams. The first ball, tossed out by President Bush, was just part of today's pregame celebration. The jets flew over, fireworks sparked, the chorus sang, flags flew high, and the crowd cheered.
Welcome home. It's the outstanding park in the United States, possibly the world, for baseball.
Salad bar, frozen yogurt, and all your beverages are back along there.
The food is among the finest at any major league stadium. The skyboxes are oh so posh, and every seat offers a bird's eye view.
I don't think there's a bad seat in the stadium.
I have no tickets. The snafu that angered many season ticket holders wasn't solved until just before game time, as fans waited in line for tickets that were supposedly sent in the mail. Some people ended up with vouchers.
Everything that was opening day paraphernalia has sold just in record time.
Finished before the contact with the ground occurred. All right, thank you, Gene. 3rd and 11 here for the Steelers. Rush coming, Rudolph tries to tuck and run, gets out of the first wave, throws on the move. It's complete as he hits James Washington. Mason Rudolph keeps it alive, but Rudolph is down.
Well, he's down and he is out.
There is serious concern right now for Mason Rudolph. Rudolph avoided the sack and then got crunched and went down in a heap.
Got hit from the behind by Carr and appeared in front by, is it Jefferson?
Nope,
Thomas, yep.
Standing ovation. It will grow as Ripken bats here in the third. The man of 1,000 stances leads off, rips one, goodbye! Ripken homers in his final All-Star game.
This might be it. Way back it is. It's gone. Hey, 500 for Eddie Murray.
Pass interference call called against him, so he pulled his arm back.
As you saw, that touchdown pass, the longest completion in postseason history. Pass out here is incomplete, intended for James Jett, and down on the ground now is Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon's arm was hit as he was throwing the football. And when you see him down the field this long, it is not good news. Watch Rich Gannon. Looks outside. It's Saragusa. I can't tell. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. I don't know what he hurt. Nope. Oh, Saragusa just falls on him. That's what it is. 342 pounds. Watch as he falls.
Ooh.
That's illegal. That is absolutely illegal. He falls and lets his body weight go up in the air and fall down on the quarterback. That is illegal.
Comes under the category of driving the quarterback into the turf.
Yes, it does. I thought maybe when he was throwing, Saragusa's arm hit his arm.
Over on the mound. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. I don't know if it's going to be for the Reds. I don't know if it's going to be for my bosses at Fox. I want to apologize for the people who signed my paycheck, for the Reds, for Fox Sports Ohio, for the people I work with, for anybody that I've offended here tonight. I can't begin to tell you how deeply sorry I am. That is not who I am, and never has been. And I'd like to think maybe I could have some people that could back that up.
It's pretty funny, I don't know if you guys are going to put this on. I hope you, but I'm known to be the wild guy, right? I'm the wild part of the defense and the team.
The one and only. Cody
I think you can't go and just everybody be the same thing, whether it's a robot, whether it's a wild man, whether it's I think a lot of different personalities and different players come together and mold and gel into a championship team. Everybody, no matter what their personality was, once the clock was turned on and it was time to go to work, we all went to work.
Get over here!
Where you going? And it was time to go and have a good time. Nobody had more fun than the 2000 Ravens. Once the switch was on, we were strictly business, and people knew that. And I think people were terrified of us.
Actually, who brought John Harbaugh out of Indiana University to the Eagles, and later on it was Lombardi bringing him out to the Raiders. Jim Harbaugh, that is. And this could be a run back from 9 deep for Jacoby Jones. And look at him go. Jones is past the 50, and he is flying inside the 20, and a kickoff return, 109 yards and a touchdown, an all-time record. There have been 108-yard returns in league history, never 109, and what a way to bolt right out of the locker room to start the second half.
Jim, both you and I could not believe he was bringing it out of the end zone that deep. It was a line drive kick. I think that's what he did. He gazed at it.
They were here for the first walk, here for the first game. Will they be there for the first hit? Rutschman into right field, down the line, a fair ball. Adley will turn first, head for second. He's going to turn second, go for third. Rutschman into third base, standing. An extra base hit, his first hit in the major leagues. Welcome to the show, kid. We will wait to see a scoring decision if it's a double and an error or a triple, but worth noting, Matt Wieters and Manny Machado's first major league hits were triples, and wouldn't it be something if another celebrated debut kicked off with a three-bagger?
57 yards.
Remember, a block kick can go the other way, too. He's got to be careful and get it up.
On the way. No, returned by Chris Davis. Davis goes left. Davis gets a block. Davis has another block. Chris Davis. No flags. Touchdown. Auburn. An answered prayer.
Incredible stop by Braden Holtby. It's an adventure right there. Now watch this. The puck goes across. Tuck has a wide open net. And the paddle of the stick. Holtby.
In Washington, they'll be calling this the save. As he comes off the ice, Devontae Smith-Pelly right next to him, he goes, that's got to be the save of the year.
Incredible stop. Desperation. Back the other way.
Got there first for Wayne Gretzky's Coyotes. Phoenix trailing by 4 with 8:15 to go in the third. Jones keeps it hot on the outside, and Brendan Witzman everywhere for Washington to play clear. Ovechkin storming in. Alexander Ovechkin curl and drag to the back end. He scores! Simply sensational!
I thought he did it all the other night. Well, this is a carryover. This may be his prettiest goal of the season. Goal number 32. Even Wayne Gretzky, the great one's going to see how this one went in. A spectacular display of stick handling on his back, and he hooks it past Boucher.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare up on bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. That star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free and the
Morgan Cox, the snapper, and Cook. No one's rushing him. Flags come down. Nobody has even come close to Cook, who goes to the back of the end zone as time expires. But there will be holding probably called on the play. So that's going to throw a monkey wrench into this ending.
Down a bunch of
There
takedowns.
are multiple fouls on the play against the offense for holding. The result of the play is a safety. That 2 points will count, and by rule, there is no extension, so the game is over.
Well, that's it. It ends on a wacky play.
Morris shot a broken stick. Cherdev knocked down by Fedorov. Ovechkin moving up. Fritz crossing, sidestepping a hit. What a move! Ovechkin's in! His chance! What a goal! Alex Ovechkin!
John Tortorella has matched Ovechkin with Stahl and Girardi. Couldn't have him out there. He had to declare his lineup first. A home team gets a last change. This is why Ovechkin has seen mostly those guys, because, whoops, Derek Morris missed him. Ovechkin didn't. Phenomenal. Oh! Oh! That's good. Third and 14 situation.
Biggest play of the day for the Ravens offense. Flacco looking right. Near side across his body with the throw. He's got Smith. Caught. 20-10. Smith breaks a tackle and he's in. Baltimore with its first lead on a stunning turn of events.
The Bengals knew it would happen. They said Flacco is at his best when he's extending plays and rolling out. He wants to go deep. He signaled for Steve Smith to take off running, and that's when he was able to separate in coverage against Adam Jones. And the determination to not only catch it, and then to shake off Jones to get it into the end zone, it's a testament to the 13-year veteran. Watch the play. And you're going to see he runs the route, breaks it off. See, right now he's covered. But then when he extends, look, he takes off. And Adam Jones drops coverage. And now he knows he's going to get caught. Look at the stiff arm. Fights him off. And he's going to walk in from there. Just a heady play by the 13-year veteran.
Flag first.
Timeout, San Francisco. This would be a 30-second timeout.
3rd and goal, now from under center. Kaepernick rings it. Caught. Smash. Incomplete is the call. Kaepernick lofts it in the air. No flag. Incomplete. Coach Jim wants a holding call.
A lot of contact in the end zone, and Kaepernick had to get rid of it quick.
And now the ball goes back to Baltimore, and San Francisco can stop the clock only once.
Well, when you watch it there in slow motion, I got to say that's a good no call.
He's going to do it. They're going to run around. And takes the safety with 4 seconds to go. Special teams coverage out of Denver with a kick return and a punt return for touchdowns by Trendon Holiday. And he booms this one. That takes the fair catch free kick out of play. And it's again to the 40. Still on his feet at the 50. And the Ravens have won it 34-31. The Super Bowl belongs to Baltimore.